back to the Central Valley Buzz, everybody. I'm your host, Chuck Leonard. How you doing? Yeah. All right, yeah. Hey, we're going to start off the day. You know what? Go ahead and bring in my co-host, Jeremy Elvis Pearce. I'm going to get some Blackwater in this boy. Hey, Jeremy Elvis Pearce, have you tried your Blackwater lately?
I have not.
Okay, well, let me tell you all about it. Yeah. What I found here, my friend, is the Fountain of Youth. Right. It takes thousands of years for this stuff to be made. They mine it from 200 feet underneath the ground, and it's 77 different minerals that you're not getting in your over-farm food. Enjoy it right there. It's also probiotic, so it's good for your tummy. All that peanut butter and banana sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
And it's also alkaline level of 10. Cancer can't live in an alkaline level of 10. You won't believe what this stuff will do for you. You guys won't believe what this stuff will do for you. Look what it's done for me.
Right.
Okay. Every retailer in the valley sells it for $70 for a 1-month supply like this. What I did is I made a special deal with the Blackwater people just for you Buzzineers so that you could get it for just $35.
What?
How much is that?
I think it's half.
It's half off. That's right. Now, go ahead.
Do I need to shake it up or anything?
No,
you
no,
shook yours up.
It's so fine that it mixes on its own. Man.
That is fine.
Isn't it? Can you feel it?
Oh, yeah.
Can you feel it? Okay.
Absolutely.
If you guys want some of that Blackwater, come on down to the corner of Olive and Van Ness, Central Valley Talk Studios, and we'll get you all hooked up. $35 for a bottle. Think that's a good deal? Most people are buying 3 bottles for $100. That's how cool. Yeah. Okay. Jeremy, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Man, you know what? Thanks a lot for coming down.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
I know this. I don't know if you know how big of a deal this is for me.
Well, it's a big deal for me. We've been looking forward to this.
I grew up with a mother who was just a huge Elvis fan and would travel to Lake Tahoe to Harrah's. I think it was 6 or 7 times she was able to see him there.
Wow.
And on the turntable, always Elvis playing at the house, man. So I'm really excited to have you.
That's why
here.
you're such a cheerful guy. You grew up on the King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding. Now, tell me how you got into the Elvis Presley.
Well, I saw one of his movies on TV. They used to show him on Saturdays a lot when I was growing up.
Which one was it?
It was Paradise Hawaiian Style.
Uh-huh.
And he was on the beach, and I'm like, who is this guy? Even as a kid, I'm like, who is this guy? I could tell he was different, special.
Cool.
And cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I told my mom, I said, I want to be that for the talent show.
Uh-huh.
And she spray painted my hair black, and halfway through the performance, it started to run down my face. But the thing was, I got the bug, even at that early age of performing, and I loved Elvis, but I did it all through school, all through high school, all through college.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
Reedley High.
You went to Reedley High, and you were doing the Elvis and all their talent shows and everything then?
Yeah.
What year was this?
93 is when I graduated.
Okay.
The thing is that that wasn't cool then. You know, it was tough to be Elvis in high school.
Right. Yeah, you gotta have some guts.
Yeah.
To pull it off, right?
Yeah. I couldn't get any dates in Reedley. I had to go to Exeter.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, where they didn't know I was the weird kid that did Elvis. But I love it. We have so much fun with it, and people have a great time with our show, and seeing people happy. There's not a lot of jobs except for ours, where when you come into work every day, everybody goes, yeah.
Right. So sometimes for me, I gotta admit that it's a little bit of an escape.
Yeah.
And
people need that. You know.
Now, when did it turn into? Man, I'm getting paid to do this.
Well, the first good paying gig, I was 15 years old, and J.C. Penney's was bringing out an Elvis cologne.
Right,
called
I remember.
All the King's Men, and they hired me, and I got, I think, $80, and I thought, oh my god!
All at once?
Yeah, I thought $80 to sing Elvis songs? Are you kidding me?
Right.
And so that was the first inkling that I had, because I just did it for fun.
Right.
Go to people's backyards or parties, and just a ham basically. And but then I'm like, I might be able to turn this into something. And for the last 15 years, it's been a full-time job.
I know, and you don't do those $80 gigs anymore. You got some pretty big gigs happening, don't you?
Well, right after the economy took a turn for the worse, I took a couple $80 ones, but we're back down.
Now, your parents they supported you the whole time, right?
Yeah, my mom, she's done some singing, and she's got she owns her own beauty salon, and so that was her main thing, but she did singing on the side.
That had to help with the do, right?
Oh, yeah. She would help me out with all of that, and got me my first business cards, and she was a big supporter, and my dad...
She make your first costumes for you?
No, but she helped me buy it.
Yeah?
And then my dad, he helped me buy the first actual jumpsuit.
Okay.
You know.
The
And, yeah.
Vegas Elvis
Yeah.
jumpsuit
Yeah.
with the cape.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have 6 or 7 different ones right now, and they're made by Elvis's original tailor.
Wow.
And so the suits that you see me on stage in are made by the exact same guy, with the exact same patterns as Elvis's suits.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever been to Graceland?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
In fact, we're taking a group of about 50 fans here from the Valley to Graceland in November.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now do you go dressed like this?
I do go dressed like this, but I don't go on the grounds dressed like this.
That'd be disrespectful.
Yeah, you know, we don't because Elvis's grave is there
Mm-hmm.
and so forth, and that was his home, and so I don't feel it's appropriate to
Right.
dress like this there. But all at the other events, like I do a show on Beale Street, which is one of the best party
Mm-hmm. Right.
streets in America.
Right.
And we do a dinner show there, and then we take them down to Elvis's birthplace in Tupelo, Mississippi, which is just a couple hours from Graceland. And we do Elvis trivia on the bus on the way, and I sing on the bus and all that. And so, yeah, I'm Elvis all the time, except for actually on the mansion grounds. Yeah.
How fun is this? You
It's a
gotta be having a blast.
I can't believe I get to do this over 200 shows a year, every year.
Does it blow your mind that to this day there's young Elvis fans?
Oh, I love it. And kids.
That's what I mean.
Kids love it too. I have so many kids come up to me and they have a blast. And I'll tell you right now, like I was saying about raising your kids on Elvis, you know, there's never been a kid sitting in juvenile hall and they asked him, what were you listening to get hyped up to commit that crime? They've never once said teddy bear. I guarantee you that.
Now the party we got going on, and it's going to be a party
Absolutely.
at Frank's place.
Absolutely.
A couple years now they've had this back up and running, and I love the feel. It's kind of gangster, kind of old school.
It is fantastic, you know, because our goal is to take our show to every part of Fresno. You know, some people, they're just in the Tower District, or they're just in downtown, or they're just in North Fresno, wherever. We take our show everywhere, and we want to have stuff in every segment of the community. And we wanted to come down. There's so much going on downtown, so much excitement. And we wanted to be a part of that. And so we thought, we don't want to do our traditional, just sit down and watch the show. You know, we want people to get up and dance and have a party. So all the songs that I'm doing, this is the party show. So, you know, Viva Las Vegas, Jailhouse Rock, Burning Love, until I can't keep up with it anymore, then the show's over. But then what's going to happen is, like I say, I'm going to come out and visit and hang out and dance with, I picked my favorite dance songs from the 50s till now, and so people get an idea of my taste outside of Elvis. So after the show's over, I come out, we party all night. Frank's has drink specials, and the other thing, too, is some of our shows are higher ticket price, but we just wanted to do it $10.
Right
you
on.
know, come on in, because we want a lot of people to come that maybe have never seen my show before, or maybe they think, Elvis, that's not for me, that's for my mom, or that's for my grandma.
Heck, bring
or
your
whatever.
mom.
It's like Elvis is for everybody. I guarantee you will have a good time.
All right, Jeremy Elvis Pearce, my co-host for the day. He'll be here with me for the next 2 hours, and he'll also be pulling our musical guest today. We're going to take a quick commercial break.